Hello, yo, welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko Tarot. And in this whole video, we're going to look into Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and as well Capricorn Rising. Weekly General Tarot reading March 8th up until March 14th. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me or you want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below. And there you're going to find a link to my website where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. And so, moving to the Capricorn reading, it was a failed video. It went almost up until the end. And the camera stopped recording. So I do apologize for that. But in this video, I already drew the cards. So it is what it is. And in this video, I'm just going to say whatever I said into the first one that was ruined. Because of my camera for unknown reason. Actually, I do know the reason, but I just forgot to do what I was supposed to do. So what cards you had for the week, Capricorn? Those are the cards here. We do have the Nine of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Eight of Pentacles. Moving next, what we do have, that is going to be the Seven of Cups. And the last one for you, Capricorn, that will be the Six of Swords. So right at the start of the week here, that we do have the Nine of Swords. That card represents the anxiety or the fear that you are going to have of a what if, okay? What if your actions cause this? Or what if what you are about to speak cause that? Or what if you don't do anything about it? All right, so that what if is going to be a huge point of a fulcrum at the start of the week for you. And Nine of Swords, the whole lesson that one needs to learn from the Nine of Swords, it is that one needs to stand against what one is afraid of. And I will try to give you a couple of examples here. Say you are in a job and you are afraid of taking the initiative because you may think that you are going to be fired. Or say you are with somebody and you are afraid to speak about something you don't like because you are afraid that you are going to be left alone. And that is what the Nine of Swords represents. An actions or something you want to do that you are afraid that after that you are going to lose what you are doing it about. And those fears needs to be overcome at the start of the week, because at the end of the day, if you are in a relationship that you have no word to say, then what kind of a relationship that is? Or if you are in a job that's, you should be afraid for everything, you are afraid that you are going to lose the job by doing your job, then what kind of a job you are in, right? And right after you do overcome those fears of the consequences of your actions that you want to take or the decisions that you do want to make, we move into the Ace of Pentacles. And that is where right after you do what you want to do, or you do what you overcome your fears, you see that those fears were pretty much in vain. There was nothing for you to be afraid of, because right after the words you tell or the actions you take, you are to see that they are actually producing a rare opportunity to further your goal. Instead of, for example, your partner in relationship leave you alone and leave you behind, you are going to see that the harmony in the relationship is even improving. Or in terms of business, that card here suggests that your actions are producing successful business maneuvers. Whatever it is, right after you do conquer your fear, Capricorn, or your fears, Capricorn, you are to see that the future in front of you in regards to this enterprise, it's dappled with content, exhilaration, glee, and in general it will be something that you are going to look forward to. Now, one thing I want to mention about the Ace of Pentacles is that this card is very slowly developing thing. What I mean is that you cannot expect here things to happen overnight. You got to give it time to grow. You got to give it time to unfold, and you have to nurture it as well. You have to address this enterprise, either career, either relationship, or it may revolve the whole of your life. Say you are afraid to do anything to improve your life here. So you have to address that endeavor. You have to address that undertaking with a lot of, how can I say, a sense of trust, and be quite meticulous about it. And as we're talking about meticulous, this is where the Eight of Pentacles takes place. And that card here points that when you do see, you know how much there is into it. All right. When you do see that that is the opportunity you needed to further your goal, about relationship, you know, about career, about growth in general, you're going to start also developing the eye for the subtleties out there, paying attention to the small details, knowing where the red flags are, knowing what you gotta do. And also, above everything else, this card makes you as well aware that not everything is gonna go by the book. There are gonna be ups and downs out there, but that's because you're gonna have the keen eye for the subtleties out there and for the minor details. You are going to manage this, how do you say, a roller coaster, I would say, with ups and downs, with much better solutions, or you're going to manage it very, very well. And that itself is going to allow you to plan big for the future, a long developing or a distant plan that will pretty much stabilize your career, stabilize your relationship life, or stabilize your life in general. Eight of Pentacles, it is when, just to give you an example here, it is when, and if we are following this this narrative from the very first three cards, if you are afraid to step out into the world to show that you're ready for love, or to attract love, because I don't know, you may have a low self-esteem, you may have been very hurt from a recently abruptly ending relationship, that you are afraid to invest into somebody else because you don't want to be hurt again. But overcoming that fear and seeing that you still have what to give with the Ace of Pentacles, that you can develop even further, that creates a harmony around you, either career-wise or either relationship as well. And from there, you do step into the world ready to face the ups and downs that the world is prepared for you to give. But that being said, being with a plan for the distant future, and that plan, rest assured, is going to be manifested. There is no other way around it. I mean, whatever you plan, that is stepping on this rare opportunity to further your goal, being loved, being successful, being lucrative, all right, or in generally being happy, it's doomed to succeed. And right after that, we do have the Seven of Cups, and that is the point where how can I say, where the results are pretty much exceeding your expectations with the Seven of Cups. So the plan that you are going to initiate to date with people, say, or to undertake something new in terms of your career, to open up a business, it's pretty much these results are going to exceed your expectations. And that is going to be as good as dangerous as well. Because with the Seven of Cups, you need to know that whatever you do have in mind, whatever that, you know, opportunity to further your goal is for you, that is Capricorn, it's a seed growing. But with the Seven of Cups, you may get ahead of yourself, daydreaming, believing that there will be no problems ahead, there will be no predicaments, which there are going to be predicaments in one or another way. And with the Seven of Cups, it's important at that stage, once you do start initiating your plan, like I said, to be happy, to be loved, to be successful, to be lucrative, whatever, you need to take it slowly, or rather like in a grounded fashion, not daydreaming. Take it one thing at the time, because, and it is not because if some of you gets carried away by the results and so on and so forth, the world is not going to burn because you're going to end up disappointed at some point that you're facing certain predicaments, because that is going to be the worst that can happen to you, a disappointment, which is going to bounce you back at the checkpoint where you can try it anew. But why you have to end up disappointed if you may not end up that way, should you take it slower than you would want to at that point, and in a more grounded fashion. And the weeks for you Capricorn, or the week itself for you Capricorn, ends where everything is wrapped up, everything is ready to be initiated, everything is ready to be executed, and is waiting on you. And still there is a fear in there. Still there is a fear in you at the end of the week. What if? Again, that is the final remnants of the fear of the consequences of your actions. That again, the Six of Swords, it's a sign that there is nothing for you to be afraid of. You're sitting on a threshold of something new, that it is far better than what you had thus far, and you just have to take a step forward or take a leap forward. Because with the Six of Swords, while you do have the great idea, the wishful thinking and all that, that's not nearly enough to get you where you want to be. And actions, true actions and decision makings are needed. And that is to be required for you at the end of the week. And the last thing that's or one more thing that the Six of Swords is pretty much saying here, it is that at this point, at the end of the week, you can convince anybody that it is around you, your partner in life, your boss, your colleagues, your family, even, that whatever you do want to chase, whatever you do have in mind, whatever you do plan to initiate here, it's very important for you, and there is a big chance that that will become a common cause, that people will support you, will follow you, and it's simply your cause will become their cause as well. So that being said, guys, this was your weekly general tarot reading Capricorn, March 8th up until March 14th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it, guys, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.